I should say, some of the battles that one got involved in are those that are not known. They are not apparent, because when you are in the ring, you are constantly involved in,
in punching, Mr. President.
Yes. Yes.
The Guptas and their entities were able to access about 57 billion rand of taxpayers' money.
I hold the belief that if we didn't establish the commission, we would have continued to waddle in a situation where corruption continued unabated, in the dark. I mean, in relation, for instance, to the Gupta family's influence, that level of alertness was just not there because we were blindsided by the fact that these were friends of the president. And when the plane landed at Air Force Waterkloof base, the then Secretary General spoke out. He spoke out against this, and almost immediately. And when I had the occasion, when the Gupta brothers came to the ANC headquarters to discuss this and other matters with us, I was one who specifically raised this and said, this should never have happened, and it put our president, who is your friend, in great difficulties. But within SSA, I must say, there are quite a number of really good people who are in there to serve the interests of our country and to advance its developmental path. But we must admit that it was one of those agencies that was compromised. One of the processes of getting to the bottom of this and dealing with it is precisely part of the reason that motivated me to bring the SSA into the presidency so that we can go much more intensively to the depth of this.
What were the signposts along the road or along the way of the path of state capture that first alerted you to the existence of something much more than corruption?
Some of the signposts were there. And as I said, there was the lapse, I called it, but there was also the lack of alertness. Were we complicit? The answer is no. Could we be said to have been negligent? It could well be that, but complicit we were not. Even those of us who decided to stay in the game, to, resist, but also to bring about the changes.
We were there when no other newspaper dared print on a Sunday, when Madiba took his first steps to freedom, and when man took a giant leap for mankind. We were there when our country kept up its fight for freedom, when a young athlete crossed borders to cross the finish line, when South Africa welcomed the world, and when music spoke louder than words. Because for 115 years, we've been bringing you the right now. Sunday Times, the paper for the people.